Well, we finally made it to Friday. We are waking up to some patchy fog out there, but overall shaping out to be a beautiful day with 70s in the forecast. So definitely keep it here. We'll have a check of that forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, Brittany, new this morning, World Pride is coming to D.C. What local leaders have to say about the big announcement and the milestone it marks for the LGBTQ community.
Plus, place your bets, the site cashing in on the potential commander cell.
And a local teacher took students off campus and sparked panic about violence happening at the school. What police are saying coming up.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, your time right now is 6 o'clock. Good morning to you. Happy Friday. I'm Corey James.
And I'm Annalisa Gale. Filling in for Tanaya Wright. We want to get right into our forecast with Brittany on this Friday morning. It's looking like it's going to shape up pretty nicely, Brittany.
Yeah. Gorgeous morning out there. You're seeing some patchy fog there over the Capitol. You can just see the clouds and the lights, but overall, beautiful day in store. We got 70s to talk about, but heading out the door, the National Weather Service has issued a few dense fog advisories, mainly for our eastern counties. So Prince George's County, Culver, King George's County in Virginia. Just keep an eye out on that when you guys are heading out the door. But overall, we are dry on the radar, and that's going to be the trend as we head into your Friday. Satellite and radar showing you the overall picture. High pressure just off to our east. Still dry across the DMV. That's going to be the trend as we head into today and even for portions of your Saturday. But we are keeping our eye out on that cold front that's currently off to the west. That's going to inch closer heading into your Saturday night, and that could give us a few spotty showers as we head through your Saturday evening. Visibility is pretty low the further off you head east. We do have some clear skies out there, but overall we are seeing some low visibility, so definitely be mindful of that when you are driving. Now, we will have a check of that forecast with 70s in the 7 days, so definitely keep it here. Christy?
All right, thanks, Brittany. Well, let's take a look at the roads this morning. A live look right now here. This is 495 north. As you can see, free flowing both directions. And we're seeing this all over our region this morning if you're heading out right now. So let's take a look at right over here, though, 270. That is also free flowing both directions. So a lot of our major roadways that you take to work this morning are looking good for right now. And you can see by these drive times here, lots of green for both, and we will see those times start to pick up, obviously, as the morning goes on. But right now, it is looking pretty good. We just have a few minor incidents to talk about really quickly. And the main one here is just on 395, heading northbound towards D.C. We have some construction, but you can see that is starting to clear up now. This was all in the red. Now it's turning to green. So that is starting to flow a little bit more freely this morning.
All right, Chrissy, thank you. Your time right now is 6:02. Developing this morning, teacher trouble in Frederick County, Maryland. This after a teacher took students off campus and sparked panic about violence in the school.
There are still lots of questions remaining this morning. Our Lex Juarez is live outside the school where it all started. Lex, what can you tell us now about what's happening?
Well, Annalisa, we can say for sure that it was a scary day for parents on Thursday after reports came out that their children's school, there had been multiple stabbings inside, and the sheriff's office responded to those calls. They say that deputies quickly found that report to be untrue, but it came from a caller who was told to make the call by a teacher at the school. So to add to the story, police also say that that same teacher took 27 students through the woods to a local cafe all at the same time. So lots of unanswered questions here. Like you said, some things that we're digging into, finding out a little bit more about exactly why this teacher took the students off campus, why she told somebody to make the call of that report, as well as hearing from the school district about if she faces any repercussions, if she's going to be having any charges against her, and, you know, just to hear from them in general with a statement about this. They have yet to release anything. Of course, we do have a request in with them, and hopefully later on this morning we'll be able to give a little bit more information coming from both the sheriff's office and the school district. For now, live in Frederick County, Maryland, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
All right, thanks, Lex. Well, new this morning, World Pride is coming to our backyard in 2025.
Yeah, the big announcement came overnight, and reaction is already pouring in from local leaders and organizations right here in D.C. Now, World Pride is one of the biggest LGBTQ plus pride celebrations across the globe. It happens in a different city each year. Interpride, made up of over 400 pride organizations, selected Washington, D.C. and Capitol Pride to host the event in 2025. That's in about 3 years. Now, Mayor Bowser tweeting overnight saying in part, quote, "What better way to celebrate 50 years of pride in D.C. than with the largest LGBTQ plus event in the world," end quote. World Pride is scheduled to take place next year in Sydney, Australia. All right, your time right now is 6:05. A DC youth football team gathered yesterday remembering a teenager who was shot and killed. 14-year-old Antoine Manning was gunned down in front of his home on Bernie Place on Halloween. Manning's football team, the Clock Boys, held a vigil and balloon release for him last night. They say Manning was energetic, loving, and fun.
It's heartbreaking knowing one of my teammates died at such a young age. I never thought that one of my teammates would die so quick. Stop the violence. This is like another young kid that was killed in D.C.
And still no word on a suspect. Police are offering a $25,000 reward for any information leading to an arrest. And a former housekeeper for Jeff Bezos has filed a discrimination lawsuit against him and 2 companies that manage his properties.
That's right. This is coming out of Bezos' home state in Seattle, where Amazon's headquarters are located. This comes after a woman named Mercedes says she was subjected to chronic overwork, alleging she was made to work 14-hour shifts without assigned breaks and did not have reasonable access to a bathroom. She says the lack of available bathrooms led to her and other housekeepers to develop infections. She also claims employees in the 2 companies racially discriminated against Hispanic workers like her in favor of white employees. A spokesperson for Bezos has denied those allegations.
And this lawsuit comes as Jeff Bezos finds himself on a list of people reportedly interested in buying the Commanders. Rapper Jay-Z, Byron Allen, who is the founder of Entertainment Studios, and Josh Harris, who co-owns the Philadelphia 76ers, are also on that list. Now, currently, Forbes values the Commanders at $5.6 billion. That is the most expensive price for a sports franchise.
And as potential buyers emerge, so do betting odds for the next Commanders boss. Bookies.com currently gives Dan Snyder a 33% chance of keeping ownership of the Commanders. Jeff Bezos is the next most likely on the list at 30%. Washington Nationals owner Ted Lerner follows him with a 13.5% chance of buying the team. As of right now, media mogul Byron Allen is considered the least likely potential buyer of the team at 6.5%. Fans of the team have mixed reactions this morning on the future of the team in the district.
It's just been time. Ownership, bad decisions. I think he tries to be Jerry Jones a little too much, GMing instead of owning, and I think it's just hurt the team more than helped us over the last decade or 2.
He's been with the team, he brought the team, you know, he should keep the team going, keep the tradition alive. Yeah, he should keep it.
Betting odds are expected to change as the process moves along.
And breaking this morning, NBA champion and current Brooklyn Net Kyrie Irving has been suspended for 5 games for failure to, quote, unequivocally say he has no anti-Semitic beliefs. Irving posted a link to a film with hateful claims about Jewish people on social media. He has since apologized for that on Instagram, but Irving had an opportunity to denounce anti-Semitism in a media session yesterday, but refused to do so, according to a press release from the team. Irving will sit out for the first game of the suspension when the Nets play the Washington Wizards tonight.
Well, Paul Pelosi has been released from the hospital less than a week after a man broke into his home and attacked him with a hammer. Pelosi will remain under a doctor's care at home, according to his wife, Nancy Pelosi. The Speaker of the House's husband was taken to a San Francisco hospital after police responded to a break-in at their home. The Pelosi's release comes as a federal official revealed the attacker, David DePape, should have been flagged by immigration officials and blocked from returning to the U.S. from Canada. DePape had overstayed his authorized entry into the U.S. more than 2 decades ago.
Your time right now is 6:09. The Department of Justice is considering creating a special counsel to oversee 2 widespread federal investigations relating to former President Donald Trump. Now, the council would assist in investigation of Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election and his alleged mishandling of documents related to national security. This decision comes as former President Donald Trump inches closer to launching another run to become president.
It's communism, what's going on in our country. They're weaponizing the Justice Department. They've weaponized things that were not supposed to be weaponized.
The DOJ plans to ramp up its investigations into Trump after the midterm elections are over.